Yeah, hey everybody. As I'm sure everybody knows, Goku and Adam are some of the most popular characters to put against right now, especially with Record of Ragnarok becoming so popular as of late. A lot of people try to give their take on this on YouTube, and I really have not seen a good fight or take on this yet, so I decided to make this video because, hey, what the hell? I mean, this is a fucking opportunity at this point. I gotta take the shit. I have also been having trouble making videos because of fucking copyright. YouTube is literally riding my ass on this. Like, they fucking sniped my adult gun versus All Might off the face of the goddamn planet. So, I'm gonna have to put a filter over this one, so please forgive me for that, but just subscribe to my goddamn channel and maybe they will stop riding my ass. Apparently, bigger YouTubers don't get this shit. Anyways, let's get into it. But yeah, to start off with, like, Adam and his attack potency, we have to look at this motherfucker Zeus and how he stated the Big Bang was a fucking thrill. Like, he thought it was a joke, wasn't anything threatening to him, and Adam practically walked into the fucking ring and beat his ass. Like, bro demoralized him, like, fucking traumatized him so bad that he had to, like, transform into his final form on some Frieza type shit, and then bro was still beating his ass before he overheated, which, if you ask me, is probably the most plot-induced bullshit I've ever seen in my life. But the Big Bang being, like, the birth of the fucking universe clearly would put Adam around a universe tiers of power pretty deep into it, as well as he was not only beating the fuck out of the Zeus who scaled above this, but a Zeus who transformed, and Adam was still beating the shit out of him. To be fair, Adam was on guard with him, but that doesn't necessarily mean Adam wasn't beating the fuck out of him. I've seen people try to get Adam to, like, planet level max, but I think that is retarded personally. Like, every man can be himself, but, like, I would have to side with the universal meta pretty easily too. Now speed is where shit gets weird. Like, I feel like Adam has wanked the high hell with speed, because some motherfuckers don't, mostly from TikTok actually, like, they believe religiously that Adam has immeasurable speed, which frankly doesn't surprise me, because they literally think Jack the fucking Ripper is universal despite the man being impaled by a goddamn fence, which makes no damn sense at that point. But yeah, the reason why Adam wouldn't actually scale this is because, first of all, he copied a technique that allowed him to move that fast. His eyes were able to track things moving that fast, I will say that. But yeah, he's not able to move that fast freely. More evidence of this is when Adam actually was fighting Zeus in his Adamas form, which logically was stronger and faster. Like, even the Valkyrie statement kind of sticks with this. So yeah, it doesn't really make sense to say that Adam moves at immeasurable speed or infinite speed freely. But yeah, there is a really good meta for massively faster than light though, and I actually covered it in one of my other videos. It's basically like comparing Adam to Zeus's arm and the time frame Zeus had, and the fact that Zeus thought several attacks were going to blitz him. This will include attacks in his Adamas form, and Adam was either faster in them straight up or able to react to them, and using just basic fucking multipliers or fucking math, you can get this to, like, massively faster than light. So yeah, I think that Adam should, like, scale the fucking universal and massively faster than light, and if you really want to fucking wank the shit out of him, then I guess Adam has fucking immeasurable speed. I don't know. Another thing to mention for Adam is his goddamn hacks abilities. It's pretty overpowered because this motherfucker can, like, look at you, and if you're, like, using a specific technique, some type of hacks ability, if you even change, like, your bodily structure, he can actually copy it. And from what we've seen, he's actually used it better, but that might be via his own skill. We don't really know too much about Adam because he did only have one fight, but we do know that his eyes were able to copy a lot of Zeus's techniques, and they can most likely copy Hack's abilities as well. This is obviously important for later, and yeah, the ability is pretty fucking broken if you ask me. But yeah, so that's what I have for Adam, so let's get on to the man himself, Son Goku. Now to get into the man himself, Son Goku. Yeah, this shit's going to be weird as fuck, seeing how Goku's scaling is some of the most convoluted shit I've ever seen in my life as well. Like, motherfucker will be like destroying fucking multiple universes at one point casually, then loses to a goddamn laser. Like, I get his guard was off, and it makes sense because his key shield was down, but I don't know, the writers just don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing at this point. But yeah, to keep this video sweet and basic, I'm going to be using the easiest meta to go over, because there's plenty of metas for his power, and I do think Goku has some really good arguments, but just to be safe, I'm just going to stick solely to the little multiversal meta, and that's from when Beerus and Goku were like clashing. They were like destroying the entire damn universe with their clashes, like their punches, and Goku and Beerus actually get several power-ups during this fight themselves. Well, Goku does, and Beerus just powers up. Eventually, he even reverts back to his Super Saiyan form, and he has the power of his God form. And it was literally stated by the narrator that they both were punching each other with the individual power to destroy the universe. Which Universe 7 comprises of several separate time-space continuums the size of universes, like fucking Heaven, the Afterlife, the normal universe where Goku and them are, and we know all this is separated by space-time. In other words, it's basically they're separate space-time continuums. You could argue that the Afterlife is a fifth-dimensional construct, but like I said, I want to keep it simple. But yeah, this would at the low end put Goku at the low multiversal range, and seeing how he has like 10,000 fucking transformations and Zenkai boosts since then, you can argue that he's multiversal because of multipliers. If you believe that multipliers work after being universal. Using that, you can pretty easily conclude that Goku is really fucking strong. Like, he's at least low multiversal to multiversal. I've seen some motherfuckers trying to get him lower, but I'm being honest, those guys have not read the fucking series or watched the series. Like, I'm not really gonna have a fucking debate with people like that, because they're just retarded at that point. Like, they'll just like be spewing shit the entire time. But yeah, Goku would like scale between here. Also, since I mentioned some hacks for Adam, there is some hacks for Goku, like his Hakai. He's got durability negation using it. He has, and technically existence erasure. He also can fly, use ki blasts. And the thing is about these ki blasts is you can argue each one of them actually scale to his attacks. In other words, he would like be able to launch fucking low multiversal blasts at you, like fucking spam them. Yeah, imagine that. That sounds pretty fucking overpowered when you really think about it. But yeah. Now for Goku's speed. This is probably the most complicated one in my opinion, as you can literally get Goku pretty much fucking anywhere. You can get him to like massively faster than Light Plus, which is a low ball in my opinion. You can get him to infinite speed, you can get him to immeasurable speed, you can get him to an accessible speed. The only speed you can't get him to, in my opinion, is relevant speed, but like, regardless, this motherfucker can be any one of these. You can argue it from him fucking with hits, time skip, you can argue it from him moving in a space where fucking time has been erased. You can talk about how he was in a void where there was no time. You can talk about how Jiren straight up fucking flexed and transcended time completely, which you've asked me, like, motherfuckers will try to say that's hyperbole, and I have to ask, where the fuck are y'all getting this definition for hyperbole from? Because like, the actual definition of hyperbole, that wouldn't fall under hyperbole, so I don't understand where, like, I think they just gotten so used to Versus Battle Wiki, like, they become entire fucking caveman, like, they're using caveman logic at this point. But, yeah, you can use any of these. You can also use how Granola was faster in instant transmission, and Goku would fucking traumatize that motherfucker now. Like, it's really stupid shit, honestly, if you ask me. Goku's just like stupid fast no matter how you look at it. Like, motherfucker's insane. And at the lowest of low balls, like if you just want to say like fuck Goku's speed scaling, you like if you don't have Goku at massively faster than light plus, then yeah, you're just being fucking biased at that point. And if you want to use the data books, which I personally do, then you're getting him even higher than that. Like, you're definitely having him at least at infinite speed if you use the data books. And there's kind of no ifs and ands or buts about that, as there's just like so much in the data books that would support it. And some stuff in the data books would be hyperbolic, but not fucking everything, if you get what I'm saying. Anyways, let's move on to conclusions and decide who wins this fight. But yeah, for like conclusions, this fight, the way I see it going is Goku is way stronger than Adam physically, and he does have better ranged attacks than Adam is too, so it doesn't just have to be a straight up fist fight between these two. But even like it is, I don't really see Adam being stronger than Goku, per se. Also, while his eyes, like with his hacks, the eyes of the Lord, it's really broken, but he mostly mastered melee attacks instantly. Not to say he wouldn't have complete mastery over some things, but to say he would just like be able to be fucking better at ki than Goku automatically does seem a little suspicious in my opinion. But even then, I seriously doubt he'd be able to keep up with Goku's raw power. And plus, he could use Hawkeye and just fucking delete Adam. Like, the chances of Adam surviving that seems pretty low, in my opinion. Because, like, Adam clearly needs time to actually copy things. And that would mean he would most likely get erased on the spot. But the big thing about this is Goku would just be way faster, he would be way stronger, he has hacks that can actually do shit. I'm gonna be honest and just straight up say it, I think Goku shits on this man. I think he beats the fuck out of him. He's way stronger, actually. I think Goku would see fucking Zeus and Adam fighting in the entire fucking ring they were in. I think bro would be like, hey yo, let me hop in. Like, he would jump into the fucking ring. Everybody's gonna be like, wait, what the fuck? And then Goku's just gonna beat the everlasting shit out of both Zeus and Adam, like fucking traumatize Adam's kids, traumatize the entire fucking audience, both humans and gods. The fucking Valkyrie bitch will be like, oh my god, who the fuck is this? Where was he before? Like, what? Like, Adam would be traumatized, like, bro would be demoralized, like, fucking Goku would step on his balls practically. And even worse, he's going to take Adam's fucking wife home with him. Like, Goku's just that dude, man. Adam may be the dad who actually came back after leaving to go get milk, but there's no way in fucking hell he's being Goku. Like, Goku has way better training than him, too. Goku abandoned his goddamn kids to train. Like, you can't compete with that. Bro's a fucking sociopath or some shit. Well, not an actual sociopath, but yeah, like, bro is just different. He's more different than Adam. So, yeah, I did pretty hard on this video. I feel I did my best. I will be making more in the future. Hopefully this one doesn't get sniped off the face of the fucking planet, because when they did it to my All Might vs. Gon, that genuinely sucked. They literally let the shit get like 100 views and then just like shot the shit in the head, like sniped it. But yeah, have a good day and please subscribe to my goddamn channel, because I'm at the point where like I'm stuck in between like the fucking 180 and 170 subscribers. Like, I'm just stuck. Like, I can't get higher for some reason, because I'll upload a fucking short that pisses someone off and they'll just unsubscribe out of nowhere. Then I would like upload some that gets me a little bit more, and then a little bit less, a little bit more, and then it's like a fucking death loop I'm in right now, which is pretty ironic, seeing my last post being GR getting his ass cheeks clapped by fucking Adam. But yeah, point is though, please subscribe to me. I would really appreciate it, and check my description out as well. I'm gonna have my socials in there, including other things. But yeah, peace.